I'm back. So I guess the first video went pretty good. I got a lot of feedback on it, so I'll just continue to do these little videos, and we'll see how it goes. I'm stuck upstairs right now. My daughter's probably downstairs eating dog food at the moment, so this will be a very quick video. But I know when I first posted about making these makeup tutorials, somebody asked me how to cover dark circles. And I realized while I was doing these videos, I say a lot, and that's like my biggest pet peeve. So I'm going to work on that. But anyway, one of the questions was how to conceal dark circles. Now, I know a lot of people probably just use your standard concealer, but I am a huge fan of color correcting. I know a lot of people think it's really intimidating. See, I just said again. A lot of people think it's really intimidating, just like the contouring, but it's actually easy. And I told you the last time I did the video that was my face, and I actually lied. I do color correct before I throw on my foundation and my contour. So I'll show you what I use, and I'll just walk you through that step of it, and you'll get the idea. So how I start out is I do my primer, which is my Montistat. I just put that all over my face. I always prep exactly the same. Now, depending on the day I'm having, where I'm going, depends on how much I put on, if I contour. Some days I forget to color correct, honestly. And if you search color correcting concealer, you're going to find a lot of things out there. Sorry, it's like really quiet, so that means she's doing something really bad. You're going to find a lot of color correcting concealers out there. I've never tried, oh, there she is, with the dog bowl. Look at this. Why do you have the dog bowl? This is my life. Every day. Give me the bowl. Yeah, you and Maverick. No. Yeah. No. Okay. So you'll find a lot of color correcting concealers out there, and you can Google as much as you want, and you can pay as much as you want. But I just use the NYX color correcting palette. It's like $11.99. You can find it at Target, you can find it at Ulta, or you can just buy it online from NYX's website. But it's only $11.99. Whoops, sorry. It's only $11.99, and you get pretty much every color you need, and you can see kind of what colors I use the most. So what you want to do, I have veins under my eyes. I don't know. You can see them. They're pretty prominent underneath my eyes, and then I have a dark spot right there, and sometimes I have redness right around in here just from where the cold air just like breaks out my chin for some reason. Yeah, be careful. So I use mainly yellow, green, and then this pinkish color. Now, when you're color correcting, what you want to do is, it's complementary colors. So we know that green and red are complementary. So green is going to cancel out any redness on your face. Yellow is blues complementary, so it's going to cancel out any blues you have in your face. Purple is yellow, so if you have really yellow skin. Most people use this as Most people use this as a primer. There's a lot of purple primers out there for people who have a lot of yellow in their skin. I don't use purple because I have like a yellow undertone, but I don't need that. You have a darker one, which I don't use because I don't have dark skin. And then this one it's kind of a peach. This is more pink. This is kind of peach. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. Dark circles, you want to use a red, and it depends on how dark your skin is. I mean, if you have really deep skin, you can use a bright orange. If you have skin like mine, which is, I consider it a light, but you could probably say a little medium, you want to use more of a pink or like a salmon color. You don't want to do that intense orange on your face. So I would say the only color correcting that can really be kind of confusing is the dark circles. But if you have lighter skin, you want to use a pinkish or a salmon color. And then if you have really deep skin, you can use an orange, or you could even do a red. I've seen a lot of makeup tutorials, they actually take a red lipstick and cancel those dark circles out. So it's whatever you want to do. But what I use, like I said, I use the yellow under my eyes, and that combats the blue. I do the red on my red spots if I have any. That cancels out the red. And then I use this pink kind of like right in here, and I always do the same on the other side just so it doesn't really mess up. But once you put your foundation on, you're not going to be able to see any of these colors. So let me go ahead. I know I'm talking like super fast, but my kid's destroying my house. So what I use to do this is it's an It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe number 7. It's an all over, and then it has a concealer side. You could probably just go get an e.l.f. brush, ELF, e.l.f. at Target, like a concealer. This isn't, you don't have to make this a big deal. So first, what I do, I always do my under eyes, because my under eyes are the worst. And I don't know if it's because my skin is thin, really thin under my eyes. I mean, your skin is really thin under your eyes, but my veins are so prominent under my eyes. So you just want to pack it on, and don't be afraid of color. I think a lot of people are afraid to color contour because they think once you put your foundation on, you'll still be able to see that, and you won't. So remember how I talked about I always do the concealer in a V. You don't want to, I do this with my color correcting too, because I just want to make sure. I don't know if you have to. Any makeup artists out there want to give me any insight? You probably don't have to, but I just do it because I can. And then I just do the other side the same way. Like, I use the yellow so much. I was actually at Target today, and I almost bought another one, but I was like, you know what? I'm already spending like $1 million. I can't go into Target without spending $1 million. So I said, I'll just wait till I'm completely empty. And that's another thing. I mean, you don't have to buy a palette like this if you don't want to. If you know what you want to combat, I mean, if you know that all you want to do is dark circles, just look for a good pink, a good salmon, or a good orange, depending on your skin tone. If you only want to do redness, just buy a green. I like this because I get all three, and like I said, it's only 12 bucks. I mean, you can buy MAC. I mean, it goes forever. So I'm just going to show you. I don't have any redness right now, but I just kind of want to show you how you won't be able to see this once I put my foundation on. Are you eating toothpaste? I do love my kid to death. Anybody who knows me knows that, but... And there goes my foundation. But she has a mind of her own. She's a diva. And then I'm going to take that pink, and I mean, you can't see the dark spot anymore, but I kind of overdid it on the yellow today. And then I just, and see, it almost actually, I mean, it's a little lighter, but the skin on my face is so much lighter than the rest of my body, which I'm sure that's everybody, but I feel like mine's like way lighter. Okay. You know what, I'll even do, and I'm just I mean, like I'm dipping color to color. I'm not, you can see it's not transferring, and it's not really transferring on my face. So I'm going to do a little up here too, because I don't want you to be afraid to color correct, because in my opinion, if you have something like a red pimple, a bright red pimple on your face, you want to use a green. If you have really tired looking, my eyes aren't dark underneath, but they're tired looking, and like I said, I have those veins, you want to use a yellow to brighten that up. If you have dark circles, you want to use that orange or that pink to really hide that. So I'm just cleaning off my brush because I know it'll get nasty if I don't. So primer, color correct, whatever you want. Some people color correct their whole face. I mean, I guess I pretty much do too. And then once again, wet your beauty blender, squeeze it out. Hey, can I gotta go get my foundation. We're back. Can you all hear her little giggle? It's so cute. She's chasing the dog with deodorant. Poor dog. Okay, so you dab it on just like you always do. Take your beauty blender and dab. So I feel like you have to be rich to do these makeup videos. Cause look, I'm not going anywhere. I didn't even wear makeup to Target. And I'm gonna put all this makeup on my face. And then I'm gonna wash right off and get ready for bed. So I mean, this takes a little longer to cover up, obviously, because you just put bright green on your face and yellow. Which under your eyes, you can kind of get away with it more. Because what are you going to put under your eyes? You're going to do your concealer. So you're going to have your foundation on top of that concealer. So don't worry too much about under your eyes. Unless you're just really, really worried about it, but I promise. So, swipe under here. Just gonna do a little bit more around my lips because you can still kind of see, I mean, it's not horrible, but you can still kind of see it. For lip liner and lipstick to be added though. It's a different video. Alrighty. So as you can tell, you wipe my lips off, I'm not so washed out. But you can tell, I mean, it covered it up. So you have no idea that I color corrected my face. As long as you really work in that foundation. And if you're, look, you can see my dark spot. It's because I put too much yellow. But like I said, if don't try to cake too much on because you're gonna put concealer on your eyes too. And so you can see I always have bags. It's probably because of that one in there. Because you're gonna, from here you're gonna contour. If not, you should probably still put concealer on your face just because you really want to brighten. You want to brighten under your eyes, and I think you should always brighten the bridge of your nose, your forehead, and your chin. So, but that's totally up to you. But like I said, the best way to get rid of dark circles is a color corrector. The best way to get rid and hide a pimple is color correcting. It's the only thing that I found that's completely worked for me. And like I said, I just use NYX, $11.99. I do use a lot of expensive makeup products, but when I know something works, and NYX is an awesome brand, I always try to buy their products before I buy the expensive. So, like I said, if you have any questions, just like the last video, feel free to ask. Thanks. Bye.